The Pokemon Mini is a 3-button mini handheld console that was released in March 2002 in Europe, and is basically a diet version of the original Game Boy. It has a 96 by 64 pixel 30 FPS screen with 2 colours or shades. It's the smallest Nintendo system with interchangeable cartridges ever produced, but owing to poor sales and low interest, only 5 games were released for the system in Europe, and all of them are Pokemon themed. We're going to take a look at all 5 games today and give them a quick playthrough and see what they're like. There's a couple that I've played before. I played Pokemon Pinball on my Miu Mini, and I've also looked at Pokemon Puzzle Challenge before. But yeah, let's go take a look, starting with the Pokemon Party mini game. Okay, so let's start with the first game on the list, which is Pokemon Party Mini. First game in the mini part of it is the Rocket Start game. I don't really know what I'm doing, so you're probably going to have a look at how to play it. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. Let's go check it out. Oh no, I think I pressed the button too soon. Okay, let's give that another go. Do I have to wait till it says go? I think I pressed the button before I felt the rumble, which is probably why it disqualified me or something or whatever. Okay, let's give it another try. I think I know what I'm doing now. Let's give this another try. Yeah, there we go. I'm still lost though. This is so hard. Why is the other guy so quick? Sad Pikachu is sad. I'm going to try again. Let's give it another try. I don't know why Rattata, is it Rattata? And why Rattata is so fast. I'm going to give it another try. Oh my god, this is impossible. 0.36 of a millisecond and I still wasn't fast enough. Pikachu is still sad. Quicker than my last time though. 0.362. Okay, let's take a look at the other game. Baseline Judge. Kind of feel like it's probably best to look at how you play every single one of these games, because I didn't even really make any sense. Right, okay. Yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I'm not very good at this. Oh well, let's try again. What? No, that, oh, yeah, I pressed the wrong button again. A is out, B is in, I think. Let's try again. Sweet, here we go. Yeah, I've got it now. Oh, that was a curveball. Oh, come on. Slowpoke is sad. Okay, I'm going to give it one more try. Let's have another go. Yeah, no, I'm not very good at this. Maybe I should try one of the other mini games. Straightforward enough. Okay. Of all the Pokemon for a football kicking game, why did they choose Chansey? This looks a bit more straightforward than maybe some of the other ones though. trying to think, like, who would be a better kicking Pokemon from, like, Gen 1, Gen 2? Like, Hitmon top, maybe? Tyro? Was Tyro in Gen 2? Yeah. Yeah, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, maybe they'd be better at it, but... Right, let's give this a try. I can't do any worse than I did at Baseline Judge, so yeah, let's give it a try. Oh wow, this feels very weird. There's like momentum, so when you're pushing left and right, Chansey shoots further left or right than you're pushing. I guess they have to make it a bit more difficult some way, but it's easier than Baseline Judge. .031. That's not bad, right? I probably could do better if I played it a bit more, but yeah, that's not bad, right? Come on, give me this one. Okay, let's take a look at this Dance Delight. Oh, okay, so it's a Simon Says style game on like Parappa the Rapper on kind of like on PlayStation. Only like massively simplified. Oddish. Oddish could have been the kicking football Pokemon. Yeah, we got this right up until the moment where I have to shake the console because I don't know what button I'm supposed to press to shake the console. But other than that, we got this. See, yeah, there we go. I don't know. I'm not playing this on the actual Pokemon Mini. I'm playing it on an emulator, and I don't know what button it is to shake the console. So I should probably check that out because we might need to know that in other games. Okay, let's take a look at Boxing Frenzy. Oh yeah, see what I mean? We're going to need to know how to shake the console. So yeah, I'm probably going to have to go and check out how I do that. Okay, so while that was playing in the background, I looked it up and I think I know what I'm doing. Kind of. I still don't really know how to play this game though, but well, let's give it a try and see what happens. Maybe it'll make sense when I start. Okay, I don't really know what just happened, but I think I did it right. 31 is good, right? That's fine. That's good, yeah? Alright, that's a two-player game, and as it's just me on my own, I think we'll leave that one. Oh, and the same for Battlefield, that's a two-player one as well. And then we're going back to the clock. So that looks like it's everything but Pokemon Party Mini. This is Pokemon Pinball Mini. This is probably about the best game on the Pokemon Mini in my opinion. I've played this quite a bit on my my Miu Mini, my little handheld Miu Mini. So I know a little bit about this one. It's a bit odd in how it controls because you have to use the C button to control Diglett to push the ball up and down, and it's like a little trigger thing on the back of the console in the original Pokemon Mini. But yeah, once you get the hang of it, it's pretty good. I really like this game. I've played this one quite a bit. I'm on like table 12 or 13 I think on my Miu Mini. But yeah, I really like this one. This is probably about the best one. think as you get further on in the game, you can unlock like other characters. I've only played it with Diglett pushing the ball, but I think there's other characters that you can play as. I've not played it enough to get that far through it yet, but yeah. This game and the puzzle challenge game, which I think is the next one on my list, they're the only two games with the system that I've played before now. But I think this is probably about the best game, unless there's a surprise up in store with one of the other ones. But I do really like this. It's just a really good pinball game, and a really basic pinball game as well that you can just pick up and play. Good for short burst playing as well, which is one of the like key selling points I have in the Mia Mini, I guess. So you can just sort of carry it around, and you might have like 15 minutes, 20 minutes game, or like, you know, a couple of hours. So, but yeah, this is one of these games that I think is brilliant on the little Mia Minis. This is where things start to get a bit challenging now. It's not just, you know, push the ball in the hole. So yeah, let's see if we can do this last one, number 5, and then we might move on to the next game and take a look. Because yeah, this is a really good game, and it's kind of just like more of the same, but the tables get a little bit more difficult as you go on, and the timers become shorter. I have a feeling it starts to get really challenging, sort of like table 9 or table 10. I remember struggling on one of the ones around that region anyway. But yeah, this is probably about... I'll run out of time. This is probably about the best game on the Pokemon Mini, in my opinion, unless there's a surprise coming up for us later. This is Pokemon Puzzle Collection. I have looked at this before, but only sort of in passing, so I don't know loads about it. It looked a bit weird when I first looked at it the first time around, but let's take a look. Point of the game is that you have to make these little block puzzles. It reminds me of an old game on console that I can't remember. But yeah, you move the little pieces around and you try and make the picture of the Pokemon. Probably a bit easier if you know what Pokemon you're trying to make. Boom, there we go. It's Poliwhirl. Wow, I'm not digging that music, but well, okay. Whoa, what is this supposed to be? Oh, hang on, no, it's Teddy Ursera. I see it now. See, this is... I feel like it would also be easier if there was more than like 2 colours and it wasn't just like moving outline pieces around. I think I'm doing this right. Sometimes it can be really difficult to tell where a piece is supposed to go. Like, where am I putting this? And you just get random sort of 1 pixel pieces. I don't know where this is supposed to go. Oh, hang on, but no. Yeah, there we go. There we go. It was his toe. That 1 little pixel square was his toe. Okay, let's try something harder. Level 2. Whoa. Okay, well that's Octillery, but this is a jumbled mess. I need to get a couple of pieces like lined up in place, and then I can sort of get a feel for what it's supposed to look like. So yeah, they need to come down. This is also not the easiest Pokemon to put together, especially when it's just like a 1-line outline drawing. I think I'm starting to figure it out though. Okay, but where does this piece go? again, it's just these little 1 pixel pieces that you need to find where they go. Like the rest of the picture is pretty much all lined up. So what am I doing wrong? What have I missed? Which bit have I missed? Oh, hang on, I think I'm seeing it now. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, this is fine. I feel like it's good at first, but I feel like it would get really boring really fast. Let's take a look at one of the other puzzles. This is the first puzzle, and I'm already a bit like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not great at puzzle games, has to be said. This is also really confusing. Like, the pieces don't line up, or I'm doing something wrong. But I can't see, oh, no, I can't see where that piece goes at all. Oh, hang on, yeah, it's starting to come, oh, yeah, it's starting to come together now. Yeah, not so keen on that one. It's also a little bit boring, to be fair. Yeah, no, what's the other one? Rescue mission. Let's take a look at this one. Oh, okay, I hate these puzzles. I can never figure these kind of puzzles out, and I end up just moving stuff around all over the place because I don't know what I'm doing. My other half is playing this game on iPad where you move these block things around to rescue the cats. I feel like she'd probably be really good at this, but I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. It also doesn't control great. Like, I'm pushing a direction, but I don't really know what block it's going to move until I push the direction. I'm not fully understanding this one. I know what I've got to do, but yeah, I'm also not very good at these kind of games. My brain just can't, can't figure it out. I just can't get my brain around it. This is really, really frustrating. Like, why is it? I guess you've got to move the middle bits, but oh, you can't. It would help if you just knew which block you were moving around, or you could choose a block to move rather than you move into the space and then you pick a block like around that space to move. It's really confusing. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. This is really annoying. And yeah, not enjoying this one. Yeah, no, I think I've had enough. Right, okay. Let's see what else there is. I think that's the last game though. Yeah, so the bottom bit is just got like randomizer things. So yeah, that's Pokemon Puzzle Collection. Yeah, not bad. I like the first one, but not so much in the others. Pokemon Tetris. How can you possibly mess up Tetris? It's Tetris, it's Pokemon. I'm going to turn the rumble off because the screen vibration stuff is really distracting sometimes. But yeah, Pokemon Tetris. I like Tetris. I'm not great at it. There was a phase where I went through where I was like mega addicted to Tetris on my phone. But yeah, not brilliant at it, but I really like Tetris. I think we're just going to look at like the base game. Pokedex. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I know how to play it. Yeah, I think we're just going to look at the base game. There's other game modes as well, but yeah, let's just look at like standard game mode. It's Tetris. You don't need me to show you all the different versions of Tetris, right? You must have seen them all before. So yeah, let's just look at the Pokemon version of Tetris. So I feel like the point is that as you progress in the game, you're supposed to be able to catch the Pokemon or something. I'm hoping it'll kind of become obvious. Can you move the blocks over as they're coming down? You can. Brilliant. Okay, that's a game changer. So I think when they're flashing like that, that means that you can catch them, but I don't fully know. Oh, well, we missed the boat on, I think that was Parasect. We missed the boat on Parasect. Yeah, I think when they're flashing like that, that means you can catch them, but I don't know how. I think you have to make a line or something to catch them when they're flashing. I don't know if it's just me, but it's Tetris, so okay, yeah, it's random, but the piece selection seems to be really, really random. I swear I'm better at Tetris than this, I promise. Okay, so you don't catch the Pokemon if you make a line. Do you have to make a Tetris in order to catch them? Because that could be really annoying. Okay, I'm going to look it up real quick. Yeah, okay, so I looked it up and yeah, it looks like you have to make a Tetris in order to catch the Pokemon. And I think you also have to do it when they're flashing. So yeah, let's try again. I'm going to try and put together a stack and see if I can build enough to give it a try. So we don't want to. I don't want to make a line right now because it'll ruin the stack that I'm building. But also we hadn't got enough. See, now I want it. I think that's Magmar. And see, now I want Magmar to flash because I've got the piece that I need to make it. Oh, you can catch them without. Oh, okay. So you don't need to make a Tetris to catch the Pokemon. I thought you did. Let's go have a look on the Pokedex screen and see what it looks like. Why did I have to catch one in the hundreds for? Oh, there we go. Oh, so yeah, that is Magmar, and that is Pokemon Tetris. It's okay. It's probably not a substitute for the real Tetris, but yeah, that's okay. Pokemon Zany cards. I have no idea what to expect. Is this like Pokemon Solitaire or something? Oh wow, okay, so there's quite a few different game modes. I think we'll just start with Wild Match. Okay. How do you know what the combos are? Right, okay. Maybe it'll make more sense when I start the game. What's... Okay, yeah, very good, very good. If you like the anime, yeah, impressive. I still have no idea what I'm doing. Maybe it'll make more sense when I start playing. Alright, okay, so it basically tells you to play that card. Wow, difficult. Graphics are nice though. They look really good. Just excuse my emulator like mega glitch now at the top. Well, let's ignore that. Ignore it and it'll go away. I have no idea what's going on. Are they doing well? Are they not doing well? I don't think they're doing well. Am I just getting really good cards? Or not? See, they look really good. Like, I like how you can... You know who the Pokemon are just from like a one-line outline, basically. I think that's really good. Am I playing both of them, or are they playing each other and me? Are they on the same team? I don't really know what's going on. I guess the ones that are flashing, I'm going to play Ho-Ho. I guess the ones that are flashing are good, so I'm picking those. Ho-Ho and Suicune is apparently a combo. Fair enough, okay. So I can understand that so much. You know, you get a bonus if you pick all 3 starters or whatever. This is cool. I still don't fully understand how the scoring system works though. And you get a bonus because it's all gold and silver starters. Okay, why are Pikachu and Ho-Ho oh, like from the anime or something? Right, yeah, okay. Zany cards is right. I don't fully understand how this game works. Yeah, so I get this part as much, like, you make an evolution full line, you get the bonus points. I can, yeah, that makes sense, I understand that. Oh, okay. So is it the end of the game because they run out of cards? I think I had a card left. I can't remember. It is looking good on the coins front, though. That is a lot of coins. How did they do? Yeah, still feeling like we smashed it. Yeah, we smashed it. First place, even though I have no idea what I'm doing or how I'm supposed to be playing the game. Still managed to get first placed. Oh, now what? Round 2. No, I kind of feel like that's enough Zany cards. Let's maybe have a look at something else, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, a little bit of bonus content for you. This is Snorlax's Lunchtime, which wasn't originally released on the Pokemon Mini. What the hell am I supposed to do? It wasn't originally released on the Pokemon Mini. It came through Pokemon Channel on the GameCube. There was a Pokemon Mini emulator on Pokemon Channel. Let's see if I can figure out what I'm actually supposed to do. Okay, so yes on the food, but no when Pichu lands on your plate. Right, okay. If it actually... maybe there was some instructions on Pokemon Channel, but like I had no idea what I was doing. I'm just jumping straight into the game. Let's try again, now that I know what I'm doing. Oh, I was doing so well, and I knew I'd pressed the wrong button before I'd even pressed it. I was doing so well. What was that, 160? 30 for 160 points. Alright, I can do better. I think I can do better than that now that I know what I'm doing. Yeah, see, didn't catch me that time. Oh no, I knew I'd done it. Wrong button. Oh no. Yeah, that's fun. Addictive, but I feel like you get bored of that like fairly quickly. But yeah, a bit of bonus content. Snorlax never actually came out for the Pokemon Mini, but yeah, if you had Pokemon Channel on GameCube, you could play it. So that was the Pokemon Mini, and that was every game that you could play in Europe. I know there were some ones for Japan. There's a Togepi game. I can't remember what it's called right now. There's a Togepi game that was out in Japan, and I think there was another party mini game as well that was only released in Japan. There's fan translations, I think, out there, but the spirit of this series is that I look at the games that were released in the region what I live in, and that is Europe. So yeah, there you go. It was interesting. It was better than I thought it was, actually. I'd written this off as like a silly little gimmicky handheldy thing, you know, with like mini games that you get bored of in 10 seconds. And some of the games are a bit like that, but it wasn't until I played the pinball game on my Mia Mini that I was like, oh, this console was actually, you know, pretty decent. So yeah, it was cool to go through and have a look at them. Wanted to do something special for the Pokemon 30th anniversary. It's Pokemon Day on February the 27th. I'm crossing all my fingers and toes to try and get this video out for the 27th. So yeah, hopefully I do, and hopefully it lands on Pokemon Day. And yeah, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe. There's new videos whenever the hell I get around to it, because I'm a busy guy. But yeah, I like video games, old consoles and stuff like that. So if you enjoyed this, there's also a video on the Gamecom that I've done. I just did a video on the Heart-On Game Master, which was dreadful. I've done the Virtual Boy, which is cool. I like the Virtual Boy. Yeah, there's a couple of more where I've played. I played every FPS game on the GBA as well. That was interesting. So yeah, there's more videos like this in the series. Feel free to check them out. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you later.